We've got a lot to talk about today. So much to talk about. In fact, there's so much to talk about, you guys are probably thinking, oh crap, Chris, you're gonna lose this game, aren't you? Oh. Goodness gracious. We can't even get started. Or can we? Couple ammo. Subtastic. You didn't think SJB was gonna just walk through and show you guys him sucking here. That wouldn't have made the cut. Obviously, but just made a new version. Isn't that weird how I could just pretend like I'm amazing at Bloons Tower Defense 6 by just not showing you Chris sucking? In fact, I could play battles too and just never show you guys the losses. Only show the wins. I would look so amazing at this game. Or just all games in general. But, unfortunately, people like to see the losses. They like to see the problems. They like to see the issues, because then they can understand what they can do to be better at the game as well. So here we are. We're playing off the coast. We're playing chimps right now. I'm going to show you guys just a rando strategy using Sai as our hero, which is a random hero to use on this kind of map. And then also, I want to focus on getting 2 other towers here. First of all, the Bez. Now, I cannot guarantee that we're going to get this guy because I am doing this live and fresh and everything, but I definitely want to try to get it. And I also want to try to get this Archmage over here. I think he's a really cool tower, and a lot of people underestimate his power or don't use him properly. So we're going to try to do that in combination with each other on a sort of weird map here, and just make some cool stuff happen. Now, to start off the game, you pretty much need a double sub strategy. There's other ways to do it, but it's probably the easiest and best. And then I'm going to go for a sniper here, which is going to clean up a lot of the strong balloons, and then also go for a Sai, which will also clean up a lot of the balloons here. And we're going to put our Sai on strong. We're going to put our sniper on strong. We're going to leave our sub on strong. And then, believe it or not, we're going to leave this one on first. So if anything sneaks through, we got some cleanup here. And then I'm going to start building my wizard already. And I'm going to show you guys the power, the absolute deliciousness of what you can do with an early game phantasmagastic wizard here. So we're going to put our wizard on strong. I know, it's goofy, but I actually believe it's going to help us out here. The only thing we're going to have to watch out for is if balloons start to sneak through, I'm going to have to adapt and switch our sniper to first or something like that very quickly. But things are going pretty smooth. I know this is kind of a weird thing to talk about, but today I want to talk about chores. Why would you want to talk about chores, Chris? That's like probably the worst topic ever. Well, I don't want to say woe is me, but I had a very weird situation growing up where my dad was just ridiculous about chores in general. Like absurd about chores. So, first, come on, clean them up, Sai, you got them covered. And we get the Arcane Mastery. That's going to change things up in our favor a lot. And then luckily, Sai's got cam protection, so we cleaned up even that camo balloon. Wonderful. All right. We're doing great. The one thing I do want to... I was just about to mention this. One thing I am worried about is, in general, purple balloons. What I'm going to do is, even though this is goofy, I believe this guy will save the day in a lot of situations. So I'm going to go for a Spike Factory. But before I get that, I need to watch out for lead bomb bars. So I got a full metal jacket, build a Spike Factory right after that, and... kind of let this fly. But the reason why I want to talk about chores is because I was literally just doing chores, actually. And I realized how easy it is to just get distracted and not finish things or do things halfway or start doing other chores that probably don't even matter as much as your current chores that you're kind of doing here. I just want to give you guys the lowdown real quick. So I was like, Amanda's like, we got to vacuum the house, Chris. I'm like, yes, we do have to vacuum the house. It's pretty gross. We've got 2 dogs, so they put fur everywhere. But also we've got dogs that rip up toys and they rip up fluffing everywhere. Fluffing? Fluff? Whatever it's called. There was fluff everywhere. We ripped up... I got this llama from Goodwill that was like $2. And Lily ripped the crap out of it within like 24 hours. And it was fun to watch. It was fun to play with. And she still got the like llama carcass like laying on the ground. But the stuffing is everywhere because it wasn't really a dog toy per se. It was just like an animal that I bought that made into a dog toy. And there's literally just fluff freaking everywhere all over the room. So Amanda's like, well, I got to clean that up. And I'm like, well, you know what? While you clean that up, I'll brush the dogs. And then we can get going with our delicious vacuuming action. So we did all that, and I'm like, wait. I brushed the dogs, but now it's the beginning of the month, so I got to do all the dog stuff. I got to give them their heartworm medicine. I got to give them their tick medicine. I got to go through and give them all their other crap going on everywhere. Now, why are we losing so much? Oh, I never got Intense Magic, nor Monkey Sense. Okay, that's going to help us out a lot, because that's the basically the Pierce is that Intense Magic right there. So that is beautiful. Beautiful. We got a lot of money, so let's spend it. Deadly Precision, and I am going to go for the Shrapnel Shot. I'm just kind of feeling it right now. I think it's going to be helpful, long term, just overall. Yeah, we're just going to do it. So, I think I'm going to chill with this guy for a long time. I might eventually go main Moab and other stuff, but for right now, this is the way I want to chill. And I think I'm going to start getting my Dartling gun set up, or save up for an Arcane Spike and then get my Dartling gun set up. But either which way, I started doing all of that. I eventually started vacuuming, and then Amanda was like, oh my god, it's freaking hot in here. And I'm like, oh, I totally agree. Let me check how humid it is in our house. Boom, 62% humidity. I'm like, what the heck? Our dehumidifier's not working. So we have this, oh crap. Badoink. Nice. Good job, everybody. Good job. I got this dehumidifier in the basement, and it's clearly not doing its job. I've been annoyed at it for a while now, so I went down there, and I'm like, oh, now I gotta fix this frickin' dehumidifier. So I'm messing around with the dehumidifier for like 30 minutes. I come back upstairs, the vacuuming's not done, and I'm like, oh, now I gotta vacuum for a little while. And it took me like 2 hours to do, like, probably like 30% of the cleaning that I need to do for the house. Just like, dude, if I spent 6 hours cleaning my house, I probably still would not even have like a clean house, like a fully clean house. And it's just kind of absurd to think about doing 6 hours of cleaning like every week or every 2 weeks just to clean the freaking house. But it's probably just easier to live in some degree of filth, basically. But yeah, it is what it is. So any which way, I was curious, what is your guys' least favorite chore to do? I would argue that there's a lot of terrible chores to do. I mean, plumbing really frickin' sucks, and I do consider that a chore because I've got to do it quite often, cleaning out the traps and whatnot. Picking up dog poop kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. But to be honest, the thing that actually annoys me the most is dusting, because I feel like you can never fully get a clean surface. No matter how good you are at dusting, you're not going to get a clean surface, because I start off with this, like, little duster wand thing, and you clean off most of the dust, and you come out with, like, either a wet paper towel or Pledge or something else that can kind of like clean the surfaces, right? And I still feel like after all of that, yeah, it might be clean for like a day or two, and then it just comes right back. Or you gotta realize, like, when you're dusting, you gotta pick up all the things. You'll pick up like the picture frames and all the garbage. And what I want to do, honestly, is just when I'm dusting, I want to just throw out all the garbage on all the surfaces. Just like get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. I don't need it. It's just there to collect dust. But, of course, I live in a household with a woman, and that is not allowed. So, 'tis what it tis. Yeah. Oh, crap. We got camo purples. All right, we're going to go like this. Yeah, I'm going to go like this and this. And hopefully that's enough. Also, I should just build my Dartling gun. We're going to build it. I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it here. Because if I end up getting a village later, put everything in range. So yeah, we should be able to build it pretty much anywhere we want. Let's just build the village. We're not like stuck on money here. So let's build a village. Build our Dartling gun in range of the village. In fact, let's buy that at an extra range just in case. And bam, we got our Dartling gun. Sweet and sexy deliciousness here. It's kind of like sweet and sour sauce, but instead of sour, it's delicious. Okay, that's where we're at right now. So, in the comments below, just leave me your least favorite chore. I gotta go with dusting for myself, possibly followed by vacuuming, but honestly, vacuuming is not hard to do. It's just more that I do it so much that it's kind of, like, annoying and monotonous, which can also be its own weird issue, I guess. But, yeah, now that is just what I did with my chores today, but I'm gonna wait a little while. I think we're gonna be good for a pretty long time here, probably till around 63. In fact, I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna go boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna go Bloon aerodynamic system as well, and I am gonna go for the middle path here, faster barrel spin. Right now, this guy's not doing much, but if I put him like that, he will. And I think if I get the Bloon aerodynamic system, I think he's got a little bit more range than we currently has here, but we'll have to watch that a smidge on the careful side. But what I want to talk about next is actually my chores as a child, because again, I don't want to say that I've like woe is me and oh my god, my life is terrible or anything, but I want to give you guys the facts, and I'll let you guys think, oh, woe is Chris, or no, that's kind of normal, Chris. Like, what are you thinking, man? What are you smoking? But yeah, we'll beat you guys back around 63. In a video about chores, I'm giving you a chore. How terrible. Use my creator support code if you feel generous. Thank you guys so much. All right, there's the purple popping power we needed. Suck my balls, other crap. Oh, yeah, 62 is actually easy here, which is kind of nice. Kind of. Oh, yeah, even the Moabs go down. Man, this guy's good for popping Moabs. I kind of forget how good he is. I mean, he's kind of like a... Oh, crap! Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap! All right, well, there goes our black CHIMPS medal. But But I think I can make one quick adjustment here, and I can fix it. I think I need to go for a stronger stem, and we're going to go for those perishing potions as well. I'm also going to switch this guy off of locked and target independent. I'm going to control him myself. I want to do the best that I can do. Now, for the first rush, all we need to do is pop this first rush, and then for the second and third rushes, we can easily get... oh, if we need to, we can use size abilities, but it does not look like it's going to be required. That Alchemist is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Powering up our Bloon arrow denial system. The bads. Alright, there we go. We're good. Actually put him back unlocked, and I think we're good for a long time again. And also, I think the alchemy is increasing his range, which is also kind of nice. Yeah, it is. Not by much, but it's enough that I actually feel like it matters. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. The question now becomes, do we try to push it and go for that Bloon exclusion zone, 62,000? Oh, the Bez. The bads to the Bez. Or do we just go Archmage? Either way probably will work, but the cooler play is definitely going for the Bez first, man. And I think I gotta try to push it. Even if it means that we have to replay the rounds a couple times and add just a few minor things here and there, I'd rather push it and try to get that Bez going, because he's just a freaking cool tower. And to get him on Chimps mode is very difficult, but also really fun and very fulfilling to actually make it happen. So far, things have been going as smooth as the inside of my belly button. Absolutely nothing going on in there. We've got $40,000 to get a Bloon exclusion zone, so it's not like this amount of money saved up actually matters at all. Like, this is nothing compared to what we need here. If we run into any issues in the mid-70s, we know we're not going to make it through the 80s, mid-80s, getting this actually to happen here. We have to start relying on side just getting stronger to allow us to actually do more damage and stuff. All right, 76. All right, keep in mind this guy's also locked in place, so if I need to, I can adjust. But because I don't have a Black Chimps medal, I can exit out and then just switch it when I need to. But let's start talking about chores, guys. Chores. The worst thing in the history of the world. Nobody likes them, but you gotta deal with them, right? So, I can remember the, I don't know if I remember the first time that I did my chores, but I can tell you that I remember the first payday of my chores. And we had a system in place. Alright, so the basic idea was, ooh, look at this. Look at this. Alright, that's a little scary. That was worse than I thought for a big chunk of ceramics. Makes me afraid for long term unless we can get this guy up very soon here. All right, he's on target independent right now. Let's leave him on that. Oh, he can hit the PFBs from there? Ooh. That's pretty cool. And then I got my ability back for the end of round 78, so yeah, we're not even going to worry about this crap. This thing's pretty much global too, so bam, take him down. We're good. And golden. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, you know what? Why am I even, like, trying to lock it in place? Let's leave him on target independent. He's just smart that way. It's one on first, one on close, one on last, one on strong, but for the most part, they're all coming kind of down this way right here, so most of the Bloons are going to get hit by these guys. And if we are chasing, at least one of the firsts, possibly one of the close, and possibly one of the strongs will also hit over here, which is kind of what we want to see. And we're only about $20,000 away from our Bez here, and we're going to make a lot of money in the early 80s. A lot of money, if we could survive that long. All right, and ooh, we're going to be able to hit Moab soon, too, which is going to be awesome. Question is, can we stop a Oh My God with what we currently have? Good question. So far, by the way, 120,000 pops for Arcane Spike and only 53,000 for this guy. Sai's got 117, and believe it or not, this sniper, 48,000 for what it's been. Absolutely perfect. All right, we're just going to go for it. That did not go great. I got to use a second ability here, and we are going to clean them up, but that was both of our abilities before round 81. Ooh. All right, we got to hope that we can make a lot of cash flow up in here. A lot of cash flow, and really quick, and really nice, like. He's got him strong. Maybe we'll switch him to first soon. Oh, yeah, we're getting overwhelmed. It's a slow process. It's a slow process. Oh, boy. Ceramic's trying to sneak through already. Okay, so can we adjust anything to make us survive another $21,000 worth of monies here? Honestly, I don't know. But if I spend $6,000, that'll put us in a good spot for a while, because that'll just stop them right in the tracks here, allow this guy to kind of slowly clean them up, clean up the Moab layer, and then we'll hopefully still clean up the Bloons here. So that's my plan. We're going to go main Moab. I'm also going to switch this guy to first instead of strong, at least for now, and we're going to see if this is going to make a big difference for us. Or not. But it is going to put us again now, oh, God, $27,000 away. Just feels much more awful. Okay, target independent is what he's still on. And no, that doesn't help at all. Holy crap. Just out of curiosity, I'm just going to aim. I just want to see what's going to happen. I also could switch this wizard off strong into first. But I don't think that's actually going to matter much. I don't know. Alright. I mean, I definitely have better micro than this guy. For sure, for some reason. Oh, yeah, oh, wait, maybe it was just waiting for the overwhelm. Alright, we're definitely getting to the chasing point here. And we're going to survive round 81, but that means round 82 is probably going to kill us. You know, like, that's a harder round already. Holy crap. Okay, okay, but we're still alive. Maybe we can push it. Maybe Sai will reach level 14, and maybe that'll change the game for us. We can start killing a bunch of Moabs, which will make the ceramics not exist. Okay, okay. I mean, that all sounds good. One other thing that I could do is seemingly it's the slowdown on the ceramics is good, but the popping power is still a little bit rough. So maybe we could swap to actually that went really well. All right, we got reinforced ceramics coming out now though. Again, a small overwhelm, but nothing ridiculous. Manageable, manageable. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, $10,000. That seems possible until it's not. And don't forget that this is after I did not get the main mode. This is just me controlling the Dartling Gun here instead of just letting it do its own thing. Okay. Sai is cleaning up a bunch of Moabs, I think. Oh, yeah, you can see it in action. Boom, Moab's going down. Easy! The question for us will be, can we survive 2 Zoma Gods around 85, I think. But if we can, we'll get the money necessary, I believe. Maybe even 84 will get the money. This is a pretty beefy round of regular Bloons. Regular old Bloons for us. Okay, we're definitely going to start to get overwhelmed here. All right, we got to go for a pretty early Scream. Oh, yeah, we got $61,000 already. All right, we're going to go for an early one of these. That's going to give us the money for a Bez, hopefully. Come on, give me that Bez money. Give me that Bez money. Give me that Bez money, and Bez is officially up on round 85. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's put him on target independent. Let's let him just do his own thing for a little while. I think we're good until DDTs. By that point, though, we got to ask ourselves, do we have enough DDT popping power? Probably not. Probably not, but we can make adjustments. For sure, we can make adjustments. So anyways, back to my first payday. My first payday was, the way it worked was I was supposed to get $5. And this is in like 1997, maybe, around there. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but like 5, 6, somewhere in that range. Where I have the ability to, like, do things, I guess, is the best way to put it. I like at least the ability. Not that I'm good at it necessarily, but I have the ability to do things. Move vacuums, dust things, all that other garbage. And I was supposed to get $5 if I basically do chores for my room, which is dusting, vacuuming, and making sure that it's always clean. And I'll talk about that more in just a second. Always clean is the key big problem area for me. And then I also had to vacuum and dust a lot of other things, too. I had to do the kitchen, the living room. Check this out. That went beautiful. I don't even know how that went so beautiful, but it did. I will accept that 100%. I had to do the stairs. I know how to do the stairs because that was actually a big problem for me because I was pretty young and I like carrying up a vacuum upstairs. And keep in mind, vacuums got lighter and lighter over time. This was a heavy freaking vacuum. That was troublesome for me. I did the living room, the stairs. I had to do my room. I had to do the hallway. I had to do my mom's room or my mom and dad's room, the master bedroom, and a couple other things that I probably don't remember. I think I had to like mop the mudroom or something stupid, but yeah, it is what it is. So, anyways, that was all my responsibility. And ooh, check this guy. Did he get like lead popping power without me knowing or something? Okay, kind of, but not really. Okay. So of course my goal is Archmage, 34,560 bucks. We're kind of close to that, but we got to beat round 93 and round 95 with what we're going to spend our money on in the next few seconds. So. I'm thinking main Moab. Started off, it doesn't automatically mean we're going to beat him, but it's easy, it's simple. 3 different balloons at once, that's not going to help us much. Let's just see how it works out. And then it's unfortunate that this Scream does not seem to affect DDTs either. Alright, that went superb! Superb! I don't know, is it all because this guy's getting acidic mixture dip that's allowing me to pop the lead balloons? Because I could swap to a third tier guy over here if I really want to. If I really want to. I don't want to, but for 95, maybe that's the only way we can win. You know, it is a possibility, because right now things are going super good. Like, this is just annihilation. Even around 98, I don't think is going to be a big issue for us, because of the Bez. Here we go. Round 95, this is the troublesome round. It's going to be anything that kills this. It's going to be this, until I get my Archmage. I wish I had my Archmage, just straight up. I wish I had him. I could also just swap and just do one, like, middle path spike factory or something like that. That might actually be enough. So yeah, Bez is doing pretty much nothing right now, unless the safety mission tip is just randomly on him, which is not really going all that well. Okay, round 95 sucks balls. Okay, I spent so much money that I really feel like I'm probably going to go MIB instead, because I bought Spike Storm, I bought Moab Glue, I bought everything that... I basically spent more money than I would spend on the MIB here. I had to buy a radar scanner as well, just to, like, get this to hit DDTs. So even if I win this, I might actually just not do this. I just want to see how good it's going to be, or how terrible it's going to be, because maybe it'll still lose, and I'll just be kind of like, oh yeah, well, it's definitely worth it to go MIB in that situation. All right, oh, I never bought the red hot spikes. Oh god, oh my god, I'm such a noob. All right, well, we gotta focus on the Bez. Let's unmibify this, or let's mibify this. And we actually have more money than we had last time, and I believe this should be an easy DDT takedown now. Easy, like no problem, and we still might get enough money for that Archmage. Maybe around 98 or something like that, but still, that's gonna help for 99 and 100. Look at this difference, though. Oh, Bez all over me right now. I love it. Shoot your big, juicy cannonballs all over my body. Oh, yes. Give me a pearl necklace of cannonballs right now, all over the place. I love to watch it. I think we're golden, man. I think we're golden. All right, anyways, so just to finish off my story, I guess. Basically, we had to do all those chores, and they were not given as an option, by the way. They were forced upon us, which is fine. But the weird thing that we did for our chores is we did something called demerits. All right, now most people had never heard of this, and at the time, I thought it was completely normal because I didn't have the experiences of the world. And also keep in mind that I did not have the internet at the time. Okay, so I could not just look this up and be like, oh, do other people get demerits? No, it was literally just word of mouth. Like back in the day on Pokemon Red Blue. Just so you guys know, there wasn't just this magical thing called Google where you looked up how do you magically get all the Pokemon cheats. You had to do it by word of mouth, and you had to have basically somebody show you how to do it, and that's how you learned how to do the weird infinite items trick with Cinnabar Island and get the weird Pokemon that shouldn't exist in the game. Yeah, all that stuff. Weird. Word of mouth. Before the internet. Very goofy. But everybody knew the trick. It was that weird thing. But we did this thing called demerits. So I was going to earn $5, but for every demerit that I get minus a quarter. So I can get up to 20 demerits before I end up not making any money for doing my chores, which, yes, has happened. And in fact, I've gotten more than 20 demerits before, which meant that I owed money. Yeah. I have actually had that happen before. I've done my chores and had to owe money because of it. I'm not joking around. It really happened. So, the way that the demerit system works was basically we had to have my dad check the chores after we're done. So, after I vacuumed, he would walk around and, like, basically fine-tooth comb, like, check to make sure that there was nothing in the carpet fibers that I might have missed, or I didn't miss a piece of paper, or missed a little piece of dust bunny in the corner, because we had to do the entirety of the room, and then we had to go through and get all the baseboards and everything every single week. Including the stairs, which was a big pain in the butt, by the way, because doing the stairs with the baseboards and everything while I'm a little kid, like, not easy to do. By the way, check this out. We definitely need to do a live Archmage. In fact, I'm going to switch this guy from strong to first. I really feel like this is going to be a close one. 98 could still be the death of us. Size only level 17, too. Okay. Okay. Let's see what happens. Target independent might be the wrong option here. All the Soma Gods are already gone, though. Archmage is officially up. I'm going to go for a Psi ability here. A double Psi ability. Send them all back, man. We don't want them here. Get them out of our house, and round 98 will go down with his Archmage, cleaning them all up, and sides to killing everything else besides that. Beautiful. Now, this means DDTs will hopefully not be an issue for us here on 99. Hopefully. One can assume or expect, obviously, that DDTs will not be an issue at this point. And then the bad balloon might still be an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a random... Ooh. Ooh, we can't afford a Spike Storm. That's actually not good. Okay, let's just go with the flow. Let's see what the heck happens. Maybe we'll just annihilate this thing. Maybe the Bez will just Bez right through this puppy. But any which way, my dad would not only check the things afterwards, then he would say, well, after that, you have to go through and clean it up again. So if, for example, I missed something, he would be like, okay, well, that's obviously a demerit. Now go through and do it again and make sure that there's not going to be a demerit the second time around. But the thing is, he wouldn't look in the exact same spot or look at the exact same things. He would just look at one thing and then be like, well, here, I'm going to give you demerit for this other random thing that now I see at this point in the game. Holy crap nuggets! We almost lost to one single ceramic. Oh, that is scary. So seemingly we just need a tiny, tiny baby bit more popping power. So I'm going to go for one quick overdrive over here. And I think that should be enough. I don't know if I can be more efficient with my popping power in any way, but I just know that this guy's going to be pretty solid. And I think that'll be enough here. As long as we get a little luckier with our scream, maybe. I don't even know. Other thing is maybe... I don't know if that's going to really do much for us, but that is another possibility for us. I'm just going to leave it on target independent. It's good enough, I think. But on top of doing all of that, he would go through, like, my room in particular. If there was ever anything on the floor, it's a demerit. At any point in the week. It wasn't like just when he checked it. At any point in the week, if he walked into my room and he saw something on the floor, demerit. And then he would also check the chores. So, all right. So that went way, 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 way easier. Again, small little bit of popping power here is all it takes to change the game in your favor. Ayo! And we get, 1,000 pops. That's all we needed. I think we're going to die very, very quickly here, but we'll play it out while I kind of try to finish my story here. So also for like dusting in my room in particular, and this might be the reason why I freaking hate dusting still to this day, is he would go through and he would, like, you know, check off the dusting, and if he found something that was dusty, he would come back later and recheck it. Of course, he'd be like, well, did you dust it? Well, yeah, of course, I dusted it. Okay, I usually dusted the spot that I originally checked, but he would go through and find a different spot that I had not dusted before, but he didn't tell me about it the first time. You wait until he came back the second time. So I would literally get my chores checked sometimes 2, 3, 4 times and getting demerits the entire time, which literally cost me money. And it's just so annoying. It's so ridiculous. As an adult, I look back on this and I'm like, it's like borderline freaking abusive, man. That's just insanity. I cannot believe that he was actually doing that. Maybe you guys have similar systems, but I just think it's freaking ridiculous. I really do. I do remember there was several times where I was literally crying while doing my chores because he would come in and check them and say, look, you didn't do a good enough job, do them again, and he'd come back and find a different spot. And he wouldn't just find like a spot that like made sense like on my dresser or something like that that was like clearly really, really bad. He would find like I had this weird like triple tier shelf on my dresser, and he would actually go up on top of, not on the shelves, it would go on top of the dresser, basically, on top of the dresser, and take his finger and he would wipe it across, and then I'd be like, did you clean it? And I'd be like, well, I don't know. I guess I didn't. And then if I said yes, he would wipe it on my shirt and be like, does that look clean? Ugh. Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I had to end you guys on that bombshell of my terrible growing up time. But it is what it is. And we did it. We beat Chimps mode. So if you guys want to press that like button for me, that'd be so, so amazing. If you guys want to subscribe, that would be delicious. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.